What's up, everybody? This is Jack of All Hustles channel, and I'm Randall. I'm here to talk to you about five side jobs that you can do. Pretty much most places, anywhere that you can do side jobs these days, especially with the internet. It allows us to actually connect with people who want either something we have, either buying, selling goods, or just about anything these days, courses, whatever. The first one I'm going to talk to you about right here is actually flipping or selling on places like eBay, Macari, Facebook Marketplace. I know there's a couple other places out there, but those are the ones I usually do actually right now the most because I'm currently doing that. I sold a Dreamcast and a couple other things recently, and I can tell you can make some money off of that. And a lot of people were actually making lots of money on that. Some people were making like 5,000, 10,000 just doing that. Of course, it's a lot of hustle, but that's what we're here about. As long as you're willing to do the work, you can make the money. Whether it's going online, checking out, looking up phones, buying them for cheap, selling them high. That's the name of the game. Buy cheap, sell high. I mean, don't buy a cheap item because nobody gonna want that really. Well, some people do want that, but it's usually nostalgic or means something to them. All right. The second one we're going to talk about is freelancing. Freelancing because there's sites like Fiverr.com, Upwork.com. I actually was on Upwork for a little bit for like a digital marketing thing. So, back then there was some problems, but now they've gotten better. Everybody gets better over time as far as their models. They change, they feed the needs of the people who are using the platform. So I would suggest using either a Fiverr if you're out there doing anything. You want to be a voice over actor, you want to supply your web design, anything where you can get arty as far as like making t-shirts and stuff like that. There's some art people out there that are just putting their services out there, social media, everything. You can find that you have a skill of doing and somebody might need your help. You can get on one of those platforms right there. Another one that I would suggest is YouTube. Yep, YouTube. Obviously everybody knows now that there are a lot of people getting money. Now, you shouldn't think that all of a sudden you start a couple videos and then all of a sudden you start raining in on the money. No, that's not how it works. It takes consistency, which I have to get up on more of my consistency, uploading different things as far as the side hustle goes. But you can make a lot of money. We see people all the time out there grinding real hard and showing you each and every month what they're making. I've seen people make easy 10,000 once you dial it in and you figure it out who it is in your lane or whatever you want to do, your niche, gaming, education, helping other people find, fix things, all these things, entertain, all these things that we love to do, get on YouTube and watch. There's somebody teaching something or helping somebody out in some form or fashion. So it's not going to really go away. They can change some things, but people will eventually figure it out. And that's one of the good ways to make some income. The fourth reason is gig economy. Now, I currently do this pretty much one of them as my main job. So you got anything, you got Postmates, you got DoorDash, you got Uber Eats, Instacart. These are not really going away now like that. Now, I mean, if you look at it on the market side, some of them be like, well, not all of them are profitable, but we're going to continue using it. Uh, Ever since the pandemic happened and everything like that, it has been a more flooding to the internet trying to get food and get stuff because they wasn't able to get out. So now they got influence in it. So everything just kind of sped up in the world, and you're like, well, wait. I'm going to do things differently. People were staying at home. They was getting meal delivered. You need your items, somebody can go pick it up for you. Yeah, I mean, even DoorDash, I think, yeah, they do. I should know. DoorDash has like CVS and Walmart where you can order from there and get your items, and then DoorDash person come up there and pick it up and bring it to your house. I even had a Marshall's order, and I had to go up there, picked it up. They had the Marshall's order ready. Lady bought a whole bunch of stuff, and I just shipped it right. I drove it right down to her house, dropped it off, made sure, collect my money, rolled out. So that's one of the good things about the gig economy is because a lot of times you can work when you want to. And I understand that some people are like, well, I don't feel like it's profitable because I'm doing all this driving and I'm not making quite enough money. But eventually, certain times you'll start to figure certain things out and you'll start to understand what's the best way to go as far as maximizing your ability to profit. Um, so the number five is voice narration. Now, you might not have heard of this. I know people talk about it, but not a lot of people talk about it. So one of the things with voice narration, one that comes to mind, I went to go check out about yesterday, was ACX by Amazon, and you can go on there and they have different things that you can do. People need people to write, especially for audiobooks. You know, Audibles for Amazon, big, and you got a voice. You actually put up a sample and you can bid, and if somebody picks you, they can sign you up for a certain amount of money. And remember, a lot of these books, you better have understanding like. I don't want to be reading a book that put me to sleep. So you gotta sit there and think about it. Is it a topic that you like? Is it something that you feel that you can do? Because nobody wants to sit there and read like 200 pages of something and it's just not you're just not feeling it. Whether it's the ebook form or not. So that's one of the things that you can do. And since we're on the topic of voice narration and audiobooks, I might as well throw in a bonus for making your own ebook, being your own writer. These days, you don't have to go and get your book published. You can just straight get ready to go as long as you understand you need some grammar help or anything like that. You want to make sure that when you're doing these things, like you got correct grammar. And by this time and day and age, I hope that you're using Grammarly. And if you don't know what Grammarly is, Grammarly automatically autocorrects everything that you have. And it'll even add apostrophes. It'll say, hey, look, this sentence doesn't sound right. And it's just amazing. It's free. It's amazing. I use it all the time in everything I do. I really do. I told my friend who I taught a little bit of affiliate marketing. Well, I didn't even think about that. That's also another one. But back to ebook. One of the things you can do is once you have all that in place, and if you're not really good at grammar or anything like that, and you need somebody to proofread, one of the cool things that you can actually do is go and join like Upwork, go say Upwork or Fiverr. And here you can just go out there and make sure that there's somebody there that will proofread. There's people that are authors, editors, all types of things that you can find for yourself to make sure your work is complete. So like even if you have Grammarly, you might want to send it over to them. They can proofread it, edit it, stuff like that, and make sure you have a nice flush product to give to the others that they definitely will need and help others in need. And one of the things that you can use to, if you want to do like a ebook or anything like that, and you're not a writer, you're more of a talker. There's a thing called Otter.ai. You go to Otter.ai, and what that is the voice memo like notebook type thing, and you speak into it, and it transcribes it for you. So that could be something better if you're not more of a writer. And actually, I know someone for a fact that uses that for some of their blogs because they don't like writing. They're more of a YouTube person, and they like video. They love video as their content, and what they have is like something like Otter AI go and transcribe what they already have into words and then can turn it into a book. It's beautiful. You got to think smart sometimes, and that's one of the ways if you're not currently like a writer, because not everybody is a writer. Let's be honest. Some people like content forms in other matters like video and speaking. Other people don't like video and speaking, so they write. But nowadays, there's usually a product or a service out there that can help you do either or on that you don't like a lot better, and you don't have to worry about it. So Otter.ai is very good for you guys to transcribe whatever you're saying, get it down, and then you can actually take those files and send it over to somebody on Fiverr to check it, proofread it, and stuff like that. And that's the amazing thing. So those are 5 plus a couple extras in there, side gig works that you guys can do anywhere really. There's a lot of these things you can do straight off of your phone, so that's the beauty of it. And I'm the jack of all hustles. Peace.